Aleksi, but it won't find anything. IEM forced off of Donut. They might want to try and take a bit of space back after losing this control over middle. Aleksi moves in, trying to lend a helping hand, but it's Chopper whose head's on a swivel. Good for the openers. Goes down after the fact. Donk falls immediately, and now it is just csgo throwing into the clutch. Not a name you should ever forget about is csgo. This fight is CT, and it's wonderful to fall down. Now just bit left in this, 10 seconds. Time is of the essence, and csgo gonna need this plant, taps on it, tries to bait the csgo lights them up. Another clutch for the clutch king here in Katowice. Look at him go. What a way to break into this series.
It doesn't matter, the threat of it is enough. Wonderful reposition, no heaven to worry about, and he gets donked. Open up into middle, 5-on-4, and the AWP is gone from the round.
Still, it's swiftly equalized thanks to Aleksib up in the cave. Chopper falls, Donk with the trade, so 2 kills for him here, but caught knife out. And that's a nice, easy kill for JL. Donk thinking he's a lot more room than he did, and NAVI have just full adjusted. Moving over to play around the bomb. Team Spirit, they can't win this.
Wonderful jiggling from Donut. It's a full A execute with a couple lurks out mid. IEM gets killed on heaven, and they're going to come in on this Donut split. Loads of time. The pressure is not on Team Spirit, and they await the kill. csgo is given it. Donk doubles up, and that might be a save forced here for NAVI. Overwhelmed by the A split. I do like how much Spirit have been taking delayed mid takes on the T side of this map.
That's dedication. He went in through the mid util and then ran back to spawn to buy the gun.
Donk moving up ramp this time. There's no one even watching this. It's just a long player. JL's tucked in, but you can win the round off this kill with Aleksi so deep in the cave and not coming back anytime soon. Donk always heard the steps. JL knows what's up. Donk gets that entry, and that is a very difficult situation for NAVI. As long as they plant for the long side, there is no stopping this. Through the smoke goes Zontix as the break comes in, and NAVI are pushed out of their own bomb site.
That should already be the round, right? Like NAVI, sure, they've got Aleksi kind of trapped in the cave, but that's not a good thing by his book. He just wants to get out of here with the M4. They're going to start to walk up now. Donk, tip of the spear, first man in. Aleksi's molly going to force a reaction, and they go swinging into it. Donk perishes in the Molotov. Comes after Aleksi's death, but he's done what he had to do in the round. With 15 seconds left, these kills matter as they lock out Team Spirit. Chopper will deal with JL. That bomb's still in no man's land, though, and there's no recovering this one. Even as Chopper picks it up, there just isn't time to plant. And so NAVI know they've done it. They don't need something up tempo here. That's a cave smoke being lobbed out from spawn, courtesy of Chopper. Gonna nullify the amount that NAVI can look to get involved in this lane fight early, and that gives room up through ramp. magixx and Donk will open the round. It's Aleksi back in the cave. Might have been able to reel them in last time they attempted this B play, but this time it's a whole different kettle of fish. Trapped on the other side of this smoke, even getting spammed down.
Oh, the nades.
He's borderline out of the round already, and with IEM in here with him, it's crazy to me that NAVI are even hanging around right now. They'll get silenced by Donk. Bit starts to back up. IEM still floating through the cave, and his journey back is not guaranteed. So this 2-man save that they're attempting isn't even a guarantee, and suddenly they get all the kills. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Spirit went hunting, but they're too far away. Oh, Bit's like so indecisive, and he never even tried running back in.
I think he could have.
That's wild.
On the other side, we will start with 3B now for NAVI. They're going to block ramp immediately. Donk denies everything in middle.
And then he starts running at you, and it's like, oh god, this is terrifying. It's actually horrific to try and deal with.
Coming through the smoke, there's no respect from Spirit in these post plants. It's almost lost them one, but they have got NAVI trapped out in CT. Another smoke, another push, says Zontix as he goes gunning for the end of the round. 8-2. Donk sends his regards.
And he's giving fist bumps all around. Big smile on his face.
But donk waits for the fight, and he's going to get it. Sending his team in with him. The missed shot from the orb. At that point, it's not even Spirit. Wonderful just doesn't connect. Luckily, there's a second player hiding in this cubby. They don't know about Emo, and they might not molly it for a change. We've actually got NAVI putting focus on fighting in middle. It's going to be spammed through the smoke. Emo needs a multi-kill, or this round's dead in the water. I love that swing through the smoke. He only gets one, though. Donk equalizes and looks to get that bomb back under control.
Oh, magixx trying to hit this timing up through Ram, nearly awkward, but able to adjust back in time. He catches Aleksi, smokes off CT. NAVI kind of need to go through this. They want to try and fight for the B control, and they take it back. A minute left to play with here. Chopper and Donk still up for Team Spirit, and NAVI are grouped. No, not grouped, rather. They split up. JL's aggressing down the ramp alone, and he'll catch them both to salvage a third. Bounce back now that they move onto the T side here on Ancient.
Don't give him a smoke shot. Don't make it easy for him. They're going to run him down. Donk hears this and gets a good retreat to keep his round alive. Oh, he's got to run all right. Realizing fighting is his only option. Zontix from afar falls as well. 3 on 4. magixx does get that spot, but now knows his rotation is cut off by Bit, who comes hunting and gunning. No connections from these USPs. Firing nothing but blanks here for Team Spirit. And NAVI have that B site.
Shiro cracks his knuckles. Another pistol round needed. Let's see if he can do it with the dual Berettas. This time it's one step harder. And Bit Spirit, we were promised some fighting here. Could end up getting it. Straight out mid, NAVI trying to keep the pace high, and Donk is caught trying to make his way into Donut. It's a lovely opener from Ema, who gives Team Spirit a taste of their own medicine. With this faster play out in a mid. He's netted a 5-on-3 for his team. Spirit.
Nice mid-take from Ema, getting a crucial double kill when he's had a fairly cold game. So getting NAVI back in the swing of things here on the T side. This will be another round. magixx is looking, but unless they throw themselves at him, there's no way Spirit are given.
Fake A-rush.
Aleksi gonna try and sell it. Oh, the flash blind Shiro, but he wrestles with that M4. And will secure the kill to Aleksi. Chopper already makes it down the ramp. And that's the bomb tumbling away from NAVI. With it, maybe the round. Ema and Bit both perish at the hands of Zontix down here in middle.
Don't know what NAVI were really hoping for after Aleksi dies with nothing through the smoke. Chopper getting aggressive on the cave as expected. And here's that flash. Fantastic. Shiro wasting all his bullets, but he won't live much longer. Donk does in 2, but everyone falls around him, and NAVI break their way into the B site.
One more time.
Donk breaks window smoke and fights for it. Meanwhile, Spirit continue this aggressive posture at B. I love the spam. He's selling it. magixx is just setting Chopper up to walk through that smoke. Meanwhile, Donk does the same and connects his spam as NAVI get locked off at the door again. Aleksi goes through. It's a very deep smoke. And Spirit are fine with that. 5-on-3. As long as they don't forget that this ramp timing is open. Gonna check cave. Chopper. Oh, there's no spot. He'll see it. Molly comes down, but they're up ramp as well.
Yeah, they're in behind Chopper, but he just focuses on this cave fight. Not worried about ramp yet, and his teammates rotate in and make quick work of NAVI.
Got a very fast B play for JL. The Molly kind of forces him in, and he will take that opportunity. He's been the only one fragging in this game for NAVI, but that will come to an early end.
And they're trying to bully this B hold of magixx and Chopper, but Chopper is just not giving them an inch. Nothing for free. Bit dead. And now he's going to smoke off the cave. Get a bit more passive with it. Zontix, in the meantime, has taken all this space. Spirit still remaining active in spite of being in the 5-on-3. They know this means there's holes in the NAVI default, and Zontix is well aware that he has found one. This backstab will end this, surely just the one. They turn back in time. They deal with him on the A push.
Such a dominating performance from Spirit. They've been one step ahead for the majority of this game.
And even there, magixx just probes for a second, gets the info as to where they are. And Spirit ease back into the bomb sites. They're going to double up over towards cave. Now that they know it's not there, they spot them coming up ramp. It's all become clear to Team Spirit. The rotate's coming in, and magixx, who has been quiet here, locks Ema out.
Committed.
Oh, clean opener from JL. He was the guy laying down the pain for NAVI on that last map. He starts this one off nicely, claiming a 5v4 on that pick in mid. They pull everyone over. And now they look to begin the retake. One flash on Aleksi, smoke as well. That can either be used for the bomb or to lock off one of these angles. More likely the former. Flash comes out, donk swings and falls. Zontix now from down in dark tries to thin the herd, tries to make life a little easier for Shiro. 1v3 with a P250. He would have to do it again, just like how he started Ancient, and this time he's locked out of it. It's JL with a commanding pistol round, 4 kills strong to find that first for NAVI. Through A main. Bit tucked in the corner here. JL close by, ready to assist should he need to. He's tucked in behind the fountain. Bit takes contact, dropped out, and that's a double opener from this dastardly duo that Spirit have in their back pocket. A site cracked wide open, and Spirit also win the fight out towards B. They're in a position where they could assault either site, but this leaves them spread thin, and Wonderful takes advantage of that. 2 kills from the heavens as Spirit tried looping back over the way. They lose control of the site.
It's still fine. They just need to group and go together, right? The fear is that both players are here, but they heard Aleksi. Spirit still not making it clear where they're going, but this A main take is coming in again, and a trade for Wonderful. The FAMAS can't live to tell the tale. Donk gets that 4-on-3, and they can peel back to B where only Aleksi sits.
Well, this isn't going to be easy for Aleksi B. I don't want to have to say it, but he's in a bit of a rough spot here. 1 versus 4 as they're moving into his bomb site. Deals with the first, but is insta-traded from the donk. And so the save call made for NAVI with their rifles out. And that's not the start.
It's not only a wallbang, it's also a headshot. How's it either of those things?
Gonna like to re-clear this, make sure that Spirit haven't taken this real estate after that pick.
But again, the patience from Spirit, right? Like, they're just waiting for NAVI to make these moves. They're gathering information, plenty of time left. Now they can retake mid, see if Bit can do something here.
Ooh, on the swing, just decapitated Chopper, swinging it round, deals with it. And now they go into this double stack. Sure, if they commit to the A play, they will be going into the more stacked of the two, but options are still open as Spirit. They throw this in as a bit of a fake. They're going to go back and rejoin magixx over at this B site, and with Ema getting smoked off, that spam really does just signal the end of the round. Even a kill from Shiro over in middle on that AWP on a player just taking a peek out from camera. And
Dark becomes Spirit, a good follow-up grenade. NAVI flashed their way in though. Oh, that could have gone a lot better. There's still a chance, but coming through the B-long smoke, Aleksi fires back. He's got something to say. Finally, with teammates on this B-bomb side, the captain can put up a double. He upgrades. Will they take space in this post plant? Scared about heaven more than anything, but a loud flank for NAVI. 2 already spotted, they're coming in.
Yeah, and they see the util now as well. They know that there's another man here. Shiro, 1v1, and he knows that Aleksi's coming main. Someone was throwing those flashes, and it's Aleksi eliminated. Shiro adds another clutch to the tally. This AWP just keeps racking them up. Team Spirit, 5-1 lead.
Yeah. Change much though. Bit still playing anti. Zontix on his own. Should be a dead man here.
Yeah, he's got to hit that one. And yeah, Wonderful will.
Do they just pop into B now knowing where the AWP is? Oh, no one fires off that flash. Spirit are ready to go.
Chopper smoked off, but that opener, that is wild. Oh, just lays waste to the B side.
Oh.
One-man army. I was going to say if he can get the kill, Chopper can suddenly come through Dark, but man, Chopper's not needed. Donk just deals with them both. Wonderful's holding the cross, but the bomb's been thrown over. He'll get you the 2 entries, and he'll plant the bomb as well.
Sick. Sickening. They're going to split this site again. Resmoke at B-long, that's big. It's again up to Donk. Oh no, what a shame. He's going to have to run through this on his own. There's a lot of damage done through this smoke, though, and forced out. donk still finds that headshot. IEM's out of the picture. Backed up is Aleksi, and NAVI must be considering save. It relies on Bit and the big flank for JL. They need to find some success on these flanks. Bit waiting out that smoke, soon to fade, and JL already saving. It's dead, it's done. He steps, he's gone.
Right, left to his own devices a lot of the time as an anchor.
Yeah, he's only 18.
Another B split.
Yeah, that smoke goes into block, and NAVI breathe a sigh of relief. Chopper tries his hand at lurking up through dark again, and this time is silenced. Now, that's all the util whittled through. As Zontix falling to this main push, this looks more like it for NAVI. 3 players left to get through. magixx, Shiro, and donk lie in wait back at main. But for NAVI, this one isn't much of a guessing game. That push has allowed and freed up an extra player to rotate on in. Gonna need something special here, and what's got cooked up for us? Just the one. magixx gonna get the trade at least. 2 on 3.
Time.
But very little time. They're not going to be able to do this one. The clock will elude them. NAVI finally put another round up on the board.
Oh my god. Right now, it's still stacked over on the B side, and donk dies. It's more likely going to be camera to A. If Zontix dies, we're in trouble, but he takes 2 with him, and they can just run through the camera, eyes to the sky, Spirit can plant, and just when you think NAVI have put down the player that matters most, it doesn't. Spirit are in for another.
magixx, even though he was loud on the rotate, still holds this line and is just able to delay IEM. Zontix then comes back in with his 3rd kill in the round. The real saving grace for Team Spirit here when they lose that prong over towards the B site.
There was only an opening there. It seems that they're ready for everything. They cover each other really well in round.
This is good. Through mid. Could get out of hand, but Shiro repels it. And so you needed him to deliver something like that. This round kind of hinges on him doing that. And he manages it. Bit with the dual Berettas, an immediate dink, but a trade from donk. Well recovered. Aleksi on the M4 swinging on out. The round's not done yet, 30 seconds, and Shiro is a long way away. He's wounded as well. magixx, who's had a bit of a free ride throughout this so far, hasn't been required to step up, now thrust into the limelight. Has some util coming in that's going to cut off the camera rotation, or at least that's the design, but straight through it for NAVI, and only damage done. Shiro, 10 seconds, low on HP. He can't go for this.
But Spirit are very close to winning. 2v2s that they don't due to the time. So, bye-bye. Well, not quite. It's donk dead, actually. That's a change. They set up wonderful well there, or IEM rather, with a flash. It's a nice trade out for Aleksi, making sure they're making moves, but eyes on the A site. That's where they need to be.
It had great impact in that last round, but this one, he's just kind of missed the timings, right? Just looks away from main right as they creep in, and so he's already low. Suddenly the emphasis is on JL to stand and deliver, and he just bows out of there. They're going to have to tee up for a retake here. They have the man advantage, so they've got that going their way at least. For Team Spirit, they can't just afford to dig themselves in here. They've got to take a bit of space, and they're looking to work that now over towards heaven. Where this crumbles is if Shiro isn't able to withstand the fights through camera, or they lose the heavens, and Chopper at least holds on, but no reaction on the camera player. Shiro's got to hold on to main. He's got to keep his eyes about him, and there's one kill. Looks up to the heavens, but Aleksi's played his hand, and they know he's coming in through main. There just isn't time for Aleksi B. Surely hops on the bomb now, but Chopper is here to deny it, and so it's 9-3 for Spirit on the back of the...
They're realizing, surely, they're realizing there's not a single, there's just one smoke, that's it.
I can't believe he runs back out in the middle like everything was going to be fine. There's a trade back from Zontix, but more men in mid. IEM fires off immediately, and donk taps back. We somehow end up at a 3-on-3, even though that fake looked like it would work wonders. It still gets close, but no. Playing 2 towards main, and they are about to have a test come their way. Bit, usually very proficient here, and he's even got support. A second man in Aleksi B.
Oh, these nades.
It looks to move in, but ends up getting locked out. Bit usually fantastic here, but it's Zontix to get the better of him. And so now NAVI need answers elsewhere. donk down in dark. He slows the push. They're going to try and break it to get past him. Only damage to JL. But now they know this play's coming in at A.
Well played to break, right? They don't wait. They don't allow Zontix to play that on his own timing. They're in the site now. csgo waiting for the big flank in no hurry to force these kills. magixx will. Bombs going down, but this smoke is actually a problem for NAVI as they get spammed right through it. Wonderful needs a clutch, and he might be good for it. 5 in the mag! And into the face! 4 kills for Wonderful. NAVI are here to play.
A name we haven't had to say much yet, but what a way to arrive. Wonderful has landed in Katowice, and it's on his back that they find that.
You know, the boots that he has to fill. Zorping has been incredible. And his rifling is as well, but donk will show up on Ema outside of the B site. Bomb is still outside of B. It hits the smoke. He still gets away with a kill. Something to be said for that. Zontix has been solid in A main on both halves.
I mean, that's a fight that's so often been going Zontix's way, right? So to even kind of see Bit approach that with the confidence, like he thinks he can win it. Instead of going slow, he doesn't respect the smoke. He goes straight through, looks to challenge the guy who's been kind of the bane of his existence on that side of the map. And so now Team Spirit, desperate times calling for desperate measures.
Oh, he
set in the back of the site, and one more player here, but Chopper's smoked off. The nades, they might think this is clear now because they get that kill. magixx, 1 from him. Can he find any more as he's trapped in this smoke? He spams out another. Chopper reigns in from CT, and now it's Aleksi's time to clutch. Swinging on out, Chopper dead. magixx low on health. He sees the barrel, but Aleksi's gone, and it's magixx from nowhere with 3 kills in at the back of the site. A smoke spam, his fingers crossed, and that's Team Spirit on double digits.
NAVI know their fake hasn't worked. And how will that change the outcome of the round? They're still going to pop in A main. Zontix dodges the flash. Bit still wins that engagement again. Here's the split. 1 man on the site. csgo's got to hit some bangers. They're getting closer, and he is overwhelmed. donk throwing himself around the corner. Has to save the round. The shotgun from across the map. And magixx closes the distance as he chugs away. He can't close the round.
Late B hit from NAVI.
The Uto needs to go out soon. donk's in the open. They come swinging out of main. magixx blinded. Also, the same problem. And this is a brutal execute for NAVI. They take 2 heads and they take the round just like that. Ooh, run boost. Wonderful uses it to drop down donk.
Crazy. He's here so much faster than anyone's expecting. And so donk, timing's throwing off. That peak goes the way of the orb. csgo at least reigns out to find an equalizer, find the 4v4. They're going to leave JL down in dark. Meanwhile, Wonderful did leg it back, and he did that loud. So Team Spirit can't go thinking dark is clear, or else they're going to award JL with a kill. Oh dear, those footsteps appear to have really sold Team Spirit. Bit now waiting back in main, and another one of these kills going his way over Zontix. The head-to-head between these two having flipped around massively. Chopper likely already calling for a save here. Wants this round over. He wants it done now. He wants 3 guns to get out of it. And not even that's guaranteed. That kill, I wonder if that entices them back in. It would feel a little desperate with how out of position they are, but the bomb's still not down yet. They're making good timing on this rotate.
You definitely look at this one now, finding Aleksi and Spawn looking the wrong way. Bit has won his fight with Zontix, but he has to do so much more. Tucked in heaven, he goes for the swing. Chopper, the round rests on that kill, and he keeps it active. 2 on 2, csgo was already saving. He's drawn back into the round, but JL has a powerful post-plant position.
Chopper's going to lead the way, low HP on the AWP, and he swings out heaven. It's an easy kill for JL. Just csgo, a missed shot from Wonderful. The hero that kickstarted this whole comeback, now thrust into a 1v1. It's down to the pistols, and Wonderful holds the line. Always kept players for Spirit here.
Oh, the spam, but there's 2 players. It doesn't matter. Chopper assists donk with that kill, and there's still Aleksi low, and they know about him. 30 seconds, destined to be an A hit, but this dark flank could be massive. The question is, how long does Wonderful hold on to it? They're starting to activate. They won't commit. And actually pulling back through Beach instead is Donk for that safe A rotation. Spirit know exactly what's going on. They've got no nades. They have to win every fight.
Zontic's on the swing. It's only damage as once again he's gained the better of, but it's Donk to lay them up with two. Concealed in at the back of the site is Chopper, round in the palm of his hand. And with that kill there, it's stripped away, equalized out at 11 all. Real valuable is Main gets re-smoked now at the 40-second mark, and Molly to fall up in towards Dark. Donk's mollied out into the open, but that counter Molotov into Dark denies any immediate punish. Aleksi, you madman! He could have the round on a silver platter right here. With Chopper falling, this B holds down to 2. Alexi's going to break this smoke, but they hear that. magixx turns and deals with it. Donk, this is the moment. He has to deliver now. They're in his bomb site, and it's just the one kill. csgo and Zontix in a 2 versus 3. The money is on the line for Team Spirit, and it just might end up falling apart here. If csgo goes for this and comes up short, they've got nothing up against. Yeah, once more it's Donk and magixx who have to stand and deliver. 1 kill from the shotgun, 1 kill from Donk. But as we saw, 1 kill wasn't enough for this guy last time. Just buying time for the rotates is already big. Chopper falls, Donk can't quite turn in time, and it's only Zontix left standing. His game started to fall apart in main, and now he's thrust into a...
He's weighing out the smoke with no kit. He's hoping and praying. There's no way he's got to go through. NAVI, after a 9-3 down half, have clawed this game back well and truly. Mirage is our battleground for the finale, and Zontix is simply out of time and out of luck.
Worst nightmare tucked in behind triple. Bit brought down low. Wonderful swings it wide and gets nothing done. It's Zontix making amends for a quiet end to Anubis. He certainly opens Mirage in the right way. 3 kills and the pistol is as good as theirs.
Yeah, no doubt on these T-sides. For neither team, really. NAVI have had phenomenal T-sides with this roster, but Spirit comfortable as it gets, and Zontix goes hunting for the final kill. Triple entry from the guy is certainly not a bad start to this game, and it'll be him and csgo.
Have this control that Team Spirit can't slip anyone through the back lines, but now they've got to be worried about the front lines. Team Spirit already out through ramp. No way of slowing this down, they're already in. IEM are going to rain out with a kill. That's all the way back from jungle, and then Bit suddenly barrels through this smoke at CT. csgo and Chopper have given Team Spirit a fighting chance, make it more competitive than it was just moments ago with a kill apiece. But it will have to slow down. That bomb out in no man's land, the timer to get it is fast expiring for Chopper, but he gets his hands back on it.
Got a smoke, he's got options, but he's not in a hurry to plant, hoping that NAVI overread this one and over-rotate. They will not move a muscle. They know both players were here, and that's enough to stay in the site. Unscoped timing couldn't come at a worse one. As IEM moves in, it's a trade, but that's all. Missed Molly, but JL's climbing up mid. Chopper on the other side, making it loud, and he just spams a smoke. Good understanding, good read. And a 5-on-4, but it won't be for long because Wonderful is here. Nice reaction down. And they were going to pop A, but Chopper gone from mid. The smoke in the palace. Wow, csgo gets an entry regardless. And they're fighting that, and they won't even kill them. He gets caught in the cubby. 4-on-2. NAVI shut out of the site, and Donk is coming for you.
Oh, that's a rage-inducing way to go down if you're Bit, right? Like, swings out at top of the stairs, just wants to give ramp a little jiggle, and that offers up.
They don't believe it. The mid take's coming in, but it's all a short split. It's all a B hit. It's just Aleksi, and not for long. Donk finds him, and JL with his back turner can come through the smoke. The flash, but there's no play off the flash. JL gets a reload off. He goes hunting, chasing down Chopper on catwalk. That could not have gone worse. JL somehow lives to tell the tale. Chopper with the opportunity to trade will not take it, and Spirit have to fight the market side. It's up to csgo.
csgo and Donk still in the picture here, but Donk spammed out. csgo brings it down to a clutch, and now it's IEM on the other side. Not quite seeing the market, but creeping through. He's got 2 kills to his name, so csgo knows where he is and what he's working with here. Dancing around the site, csgo tries his hand at the no-scope, and again, second time is the charm for csgo as he puts up 3 kills in defense of this B site. It's ended over towards B, so we see an early rotate from JL. That meant there were 3 players leaning towards that B site, right as Team Spirit move out onto A. Bit falls, getting nothing done, and the site is taken.
Ooh. Break of the smoke almost on jungle. They got more nades to do it. magixx putting pressure on. It's a good spam, but you need the kills right now. The clock is already ticking in Spirit's favor, and the util just keeps on flying. It's finally out, but the kills are not. Chopper finding Ema. Wonderful showing off the AWP in connector, and donk continues to put the pressure on. NAVI falling apart right now. Wonderful just trying to escape through the con smoke, but he's still here in the open fighting. They'll spam him with a Tech 9. Shura coming hunting. He has ammo. His team are falling.
Oh, this is getting awkward, but yeah, Wonderful's running for the hills. That is a scrappy post plant.
He's locking. Go for the deeper angle. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, Ema going to challenge under, and look who's here. He's got good smoke in his favor, and donk wasn't ready for a player push through. They won't find him. Chopper's behind the box. NAVI seemingly unaware, but it doesn't matter because they've peeled out of mid.
JL now really confirms it with that spot. He sees everybody. Shiro's AWP reclaims the 4v4. This smoke break for Aleksi nearly gives an open sight line. But nothing found, nothing gained. It's Team Spirit running up through the short side. Wonderful, right place, right time on this AWP. Once more, they're going to ask a lot of Wonderful here. Will he be able to stand and deliver? First kill connects. Any more in the chamber? Looking towards the apartment, but it's a dead angle. Everyone for Spirit is coming up through this short side. Nails the second. Wonderful. Can he keep this coming home for NAVI? Pushes up close. No scope. Just misses. And that's when Shiro runs him down. 8 seconds left. Tap on the bomb. There's no winning this for Shiro. There's no winning this as just enough time slips through his fingers. NAVI do manage a 4. Antics out of donk and Zontix. These two love a bit of mid harassment, but right now it's Shiro getting tested over at B. He opens up with the first.
magixx only with 2 kills in the map right now, but he's got a great position. It will go undeclared. He takes one with him, rotates it here. donk flooding out the market with the rest of Team Spirit, leaving Aleksi in the clutch. A little goosh, but there's more where that came from. They'll run him down. No fear for Team Spirit, and the knife is out to finish the round. They might regret it! They will regret it! But donk saves the day. Almost a disastrous beginning to this second half. It's a 10-winning streak on this map for Team Spirit. And that's one way to begin it. donk getting his vengeance on Wonderful, who kick-started the comeback on Anubis, the top performer for his squad right now. Spam through a smoke. And they don't even know about the AWP. They can expect it. donk is not done, but NAVI may be.
In this one, Spirit look all the better for it. Up 5 on 3, and as mentioned, like, you know, this is really like the rifle round that NAVI are meant to try and launch a comeback from. They've only got MP9s to beat. They do get up deep and towards the A site. donk, a 3rd kill in the round before he's silenced. There's still a man back behind Ticket they don't know about. Zontix dealt with over in jungle. This one's not done yet. magixx slips through, but just looks away. And it's Shiro versus JL. Shiro spams him!
What?
And he has been full of clutches all day, but that one takes the cake. It's a random spam to seal JL's fate, and it's what it does. To the util at the start of this round. He's going to try and make a difference now. It's a dink to open, but not a proper check onto magixx. And so if that last rifle round was kind of the final ticket, the bomb plant enabled them a second chance, a shot at redemption, but it might get snuffed away here with very little to show for it. NAVI are down to 3. Ema lurking up through con. Can he be the difference maker? He's going to have to go huge here. Back's turned as he makes his way out, but Chopper immediately silences him. And is it really going to be a flawless round that sends Team Spirit up on a 12? Match and series point is locked in.
Their way back for a jungle fight. Aleksi makes it up catwalk, but not for long. And this one starts to drip dry. Everyone's coming for the kills in middle. Ema won't last either. It's Zontix with a double kill. Bomb's going to try lurk back out B. It's JL against magixx.
Yeah, no one's actually here for Team Spirits, so still a route in, but magixx back at the bench, nails that opener, and now Wonderful arrives with the bomb, but he doesn't have a teammate, doesn't have any control over the site, he doesn't want to go pushing into this, but look at the minimap, look at what Team Spirit are doing, they are boxing them in, Zontix low on health in the backlines, offers up a kill. Complete dominion over this third map of Mirage is what Team Spirit have had. And as NAVI move in, it really is the great unraveling, the beginning of the